So I thought I'd do a quick live update on myself. I just want to show you this. This is how I learned how to say osteoporosis.
Osteoporosis. Osteoporosis. Osteoporosis.
It's great. I love her voice. If you want to learn how to say anything, then you just go on YouTube and say how to say whatever. And this woman, or a man, I think there's a man as well, they'll tell you how to say things, which is great because I needed to know how to say amenorrhea and osteoporosis because I still can't say it. I have to say it slowly. Osteoporosis. Anyway, yes. So this week hasn't been a great week for me. There's some unpleasant dates that came up. Monday would have been me and my previous partner's 3-year anniversary, so that wasn't great. But I bought a really nice sweater, which is inside out, but it's the one I was wearing in the previous video. It's nice, and it was cheap as well. But yeah, I went and bought myself a sweater, got some ice cream out of the freezer, and watched Tangled, which is one of my favourite Disney movies. And tomorrow will have been a year since we broke up. So tomorrow's not going to be great, but I think me and 2 friends are going to make some plans to do something fun and have a girls' day. So I've got them to cheer me up, which is good. My friend Will from Tumblr, he bought me this sick, awesome onesie, which is like really warm and really, really comfy, which I really needed actually because it's winter, and in the winter I am just cold all the time. I don't know why. My mum has it too. Like, I just have this ridiculous sensitivity to the cold. I literally just can't get warm ever. I have 2 hot water bottles in my bed sometimes with 2 duvets and pyjamas and sometimes the heating on as well. And that, yeah, I'm just cold all the time. So he bought me it off my wish list to keep me warm, and it is so warm and it's so comfy and it has really nice material inside and it has all these diamonds on, which reminds me of like my Scene Kid days, you know, the MySpace days. Yes, I was part of the Scene Kids. Yeah, so thanks to Will, because now I'm all snuggly and warm, which is great. Yeah, I'm doing a university project on women's bodies and their relationships to them, which obviously I'm sure you can guess where that stems from. And I did a shoot last Sunday with my friend and it went really well. I'm kind of photographing people's women's bodies and asking them what their relationship is like with their body. I'm also asking people on Tumblr to tell me what their relationship's like with their body, and people on Facebook as well, and just people are just sending me stuff in. But yeah, it went really well. I love shooting the body. It's such a beautiful thing and I really like exploring it with my camera, which sounds weird, but yeah. As far as my dissertation goes, I'm just pretending that doesn't exist. I had a session with my therapist yesterday, and we're trying to get rid of some of the eating disorder habits that I still have. So we agreed that for a day I wouldn't count calories at all, and I did that yesterday. It was very anxiety producing, and I did find it difficult because I automatically like try and add things up in my brain, and because I know the calories of like everything, so you know, it comes into my brain and then I just had to like, no, stop the thoughts, push it away again and not let myself add things up. I was really worried that if I didn't count calories, I would eat like loads. I guess it's an irrational fear of a lot of people with eating disorders that if you don't control the food, you're going to eat all the food. which is fine as well, obviously, especially in recovery. I'm like a lot down the line in recovery, so my hunger cues are like normal now. So obviously I'm not going to be eating huge amounts of calories every day, which I would have done at the beginning of recovery. I'm now, hunger cues stable, weight stable. So I was really worried that I'd just eat like loads more than I usually would, just because I wasn't counting and controlling the number. But I managed to do the whole day without counting the calories. I convinced myself, it's a day. A day's not going to affect anything anyway. I wrote down a narrative of how I felt through the day, when I was eating, when I wasn't eating, all that kind of stuff. And I also wrote down everything I ate without counting the calories in it. And at the end of the day, I counted all the calories up to see if I may have overeaten or undereaten. Not overeaten as in, I mean like binging. That doesn't, for me, that it doesn't really exist as a concept unless you have binge eating disorder. I mean eating more than I usually would have. I wanted to see if I ate more or I ate less. I was a bit worried about eating a lot less because I was worried about not having the control, so I might undereat to compensate for not knowing. Actually, I found that I ate pretty much the same. I ate slightly less than I usually would, but I think that's due to the fact that I was quite busy during the day, so I didn't think about stopping and eating as much as I usually would, just because I was really busy. I actually thought that I'd eaten way more. I thought I'd eaten more than usual, because I bought a box of Celebrations, which if you live in America or anywhere that isn't the UK, which is some really nice chocolate things. In fact, I'll show you, because some people don't have them. They are basically these really small chocolates. Like, I think you have Snickers in America, so like those are the little Snickers, and they're really small. Look, really small. They're like bite-sized chocolate bars. So I bought like a big box because they were half price, and I ate quite a few of them. So I thought, I've got like huge amount of calories a day because I ate like so many. But actually, no, I didn't, and I've actually ate less than I would on average. So that was surprising. I think that was a good step, because it showed me that I wouldn't do that. So I'm thinking about maybe carrying it on for the rest of the week and seeing the same if I overeat or undereat in comparison to what I usually do. So I think I might do that. Yeah, I think I will, just because it's a good experiment. It might show me that I'm not going to eat loads more than I usually would, because I just don't want any more than I usually would. I don't know why. It's my eating disorder, just trying to regain control by counting all the time. But yeah, so I'll see how that goes. I will let you guys know how that goes. And I have a lot of things to do today. I'm going to be productive, get work done and stuff like that. So I'm going to go do that. See you guys next week.